Hello, hello. Give a sec for the loading screen. Hello, hello. My name is Lord Incognito. This is another episode of Genshin Impact. Snezynha 7.0. Last episode we met Alyosha and primo counts, I should say that. 119,681, 102, 123. So we're getting there. We're close to 120,000. 128,000, that would be 700 just from the primo gems. Okay. So, anyways, last episode we met with Alyosha and we're getting closer to Snezohgrad. We're hoping that the train station starts so that we can get there.
Hmm.
Also,
This is
I
a
remember,
different kind of cold than what I'm
yeah.
used to.
Also, we got Alyosha and I did Spiral Abyss yesterday. Should I do Spiral Abyss on stream? That seems like a good idea. But uh, cuts here.
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore.
Oh, oh, grandson. It's so cold today. You must be freezing.
Ma'am, it's me, Aloysha.
Aloysha? Aloysha who?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove, gave you some warmer bedding, and washed your back.
Oh, uh, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Now, how often do I get to see my grandson, hmm? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
Aw.
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Sretomaros, a good town. All sorts of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us. Sit down, come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
Please don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet. Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
Good, good. Wonderful.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm fine. But if you like it, come back for some more soon.
After a long chat, Alyosha tidies up the old lady's room. Ah, it went so quick. It went by so quickly. Ah,
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions.
how do you know her?
I met her at the market back before her health began declining. She was a lovely old lady. We're from the same hometown. Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. There's a gang of highwaymen that came from there. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, we decided to keep in touch by letter. I first learned of Sretomaros' energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her. The town's
Ah,
been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous Sretomaros still in its heyday. That said, I kind of appreciate her optimism. There's not much of it going around in this world of ice and snow.
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked. Yeah, no, I think
It's
it's a
fine.
nice,
Everyone grows
nice thing.
old. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence by your side.
Interesting, interesting.
You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to make out who it is. And when you finally see their face, the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life.
Oh God.
She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Yeah. I should have went the other route. Oh, actually, never mind. Like I said, so hopefully we get to Snezohgrad to get her the help she needs. Oh, these are what the investigate boxes look like. Oh, that's cool. Does it also give A's prime ice constructs? Ah, I see, I see. Oh man, I forgot to mention this yesterday. I like that now instead of like, oh, you
Paimon,
have to
we're back.
enter a
Are you
room.
feeling any
It's
better?
an actual room, like doors
Yep,
open. That's cool.
Paimon's not cold anymore, but she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
I still think we should see a doctor when we get the chance. I know a
Sure,
doctor.
but enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
Jeez, you guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation. Good riddance to both of them. It's a good thing you managed to catch them. So, you said the train station will open again soon, right? And everyone has enough crystal now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuzha isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet.
I've been meaning to ask, what exactly is the Suicide trying to achieve?
Don't know. The goal of Project Stuzha is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's plan isn't going very smoothly?
Yes.
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezohgrad Veche. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving into political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella.
Wow.
He's the chair of the Snezohgrad Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
Sounds like the par for the course for the Fatui.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Sir Tomro still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide.
I remember something that the Fatui officer mentioned, the rocket.
Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are
Oh,
still
the
many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezohgrad, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their frustrations. Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area. The moment the Veche think they've crossed a line, there's sure to be a crackdown. But so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk.
they sound a lot like you.
Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in. You're not new to this, I can tell.
That's because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
It's less about the money and more about the adventure itself. I don't think the average adventurer here
Sounds
is
like we're
doing it for
going to get
free.
along.
But
So,
sure, we don't do it for the money.
what's your business in Snezhnograd? Aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal? What the no-sees mean in all of this? Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth, whatever it takes.
Wait, so... No way. Are you who I think you are?
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more famous by the day.
Of course, I know it won't be easy, so I'm not planning to get there by force.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnograd. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster.
The one that's been summoning blizzards.
Yeah, so you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms. It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now, it's so big that the Tsaritsa has deemed it the #1 threat. Luckily,
That sounds like
as
an
it
SCP.
grew, it became increasingly less mobile, so it doesn't pose an immediate threat to this town or to Snezhnograd. I'm sure the Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it'll take. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets back.
That's fine. Getting penetrated is more urgent right now. If it comes to it, I'll just have to go to her.
Fair.
That's what we'll go with.
Well, the Fatui will be
We'll
taking
go
over
to
management
her.
of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by tomorrow. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
Whoa,
There's no more
that's
train
gotta take a
towing.
lot of manpower. Are you sure we can talk them into it?
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we helped them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate.
I'm more concerned about what paperwork I need to drive the
As
train.
far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry.
Great.
Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnograd in no time. I need to head there myself anyway. Got some game to trade for Mora. I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Okay.
Thanks so much. Let's get a good night's sleep ahead of our big trip tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Again, I just like that. Like we don't need to. Anywho, the station here. Ooh, I see a waypoint. After explaining the situation to the two soldiers, they readily agreed to help. Soon they derailed trains back on the tracks.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezynha rail network. All the track switching is automated, so as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything. We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken. I doubt Sretomeros has any engineers with experience working on this model.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
All right
Yeah.
then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
Cool. Will we have to do train diagnostics? That sounds cool. Okay, teleport waypoint just in case. And plus, extra primos never hurts. Or I can finally say I got some primos from. Okay, cool. There it is. Eye of Rain. The map being this big is just so cool to me. Okay, so
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
goggles over to you.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
Hello, buddy. Think of it kind of as an autopilot system.
Engine,
Yeah.
green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact on function. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
Yeah, I definitely liked Out There.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Thanks.
Nope. Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat.
I like how she had so much excitement. It's like, yep, I actually need to calm down. This is so epic, by the way.
What's going on?
Lights went out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay?
I'm alright. You okay, Paimon?
Paimon's still airborne. But it feels like swimming through thick, gloopy water. Ugh, it's horrible.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Aloysha, you're Snezhnyan, right? You
What?
have no idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything seems to come to a standstill. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again.
Oh my
And the few
god.
who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh?
Okay, great.
What the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something.
I don't see it anywhere.
Great! Now we're done for!
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit. Come on, let's explore.
Yeah, that's what we do best. Exploring in the godforsaken world. I will say though,
These Fatui! It's like they've lost their minds!
The
I will say
shadows have been
though,
devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
I'm wondering if
I'll take point.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
you can't channel elemental energy, but you have things that can, basically. Oh boy.
Wait! What's that blue thing? Is that... goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
But I was gonna say, like, I wonder if the Shadow Realm has any connection to the Abyss. Also, God, is that terrifying. Look at our surroundings. Just, there's train stations elsewhere.
Ready to draw blood.
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
Glows.
Oh, okay. Cool. Love the convenient little walkway. Eye of Grey. We need your assistance.
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the Light Realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely to... from the Shadow Realm.
Oh, wow.
It appears that key data is currently inaccessible, but now is not the time to resolve that problem. I
Interesting.
have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, traveler.
The specialist equipment for this? How do you have that at the ready?
It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code. We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Ah. Yo. The infamous gun. God. Again, I still love that this is what they've made for the final.
Whoa!
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's
Yay.
go.
Agreed. Okay. Hold to enter aiming mode like this. Switch to aiming mode. Sprint, slide, reload. This is just more complicated, no? Classic shooter based on the original basic controls. I still like. Okay, so. Okay.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them.
That's still cool. That's so extra still, because like jump buttons
You can
existed.
slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels.
Oh. Uh. Oh. Am I not doing it right? Yeah, I am doing it right. Okay.
Obstruction ahead. You may be able to see explosives nearby. Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, and for long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot.
Whoa! Look at that. What? Am I supposed to be?
Many hostile units approaching. I
Oh.
suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one.
Okay.
Press the advantage!
Need a refill.
I still love this. Like, it's so extra. Like, you know, we've always had the jump button, but now there's a jump over.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked assault function.
Assault function.
State
Well-
number 2. Mind the rhythm. State number 2. Charge!
Oh.
Let me catch my breath.
Well, I think I did that.
Switch mode. Charge!
Okay. Ooh. I'm not good at this, but hit the primo. Reload. Bam.
Charge!
There's stuff behind me.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Ah, okay. Chest somewhere.
Take care not to fall down.
I did that wrong. Cool beans. Oh, wait. Okay, so they said something about... Okay.
Switch mode.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. That's cool.
Change of tactics. Mind the rhythm.
Never mind.
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Cool. It's gonna take some getting used to.
Charge! Advantage!
Where are you hiding?
Where's the back?
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
Lovely, very convenient. Route successfully planned. There's one in here. All the way, all the way. What happened to Aloysha?
How do I get over there now?
Oh, I guess
I
we just...
recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm. If you detach
Wow.
the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So, we just removed this hook, right?
I guess. Refund is just, it's gonna send this thing flying away. Oh boy. Alright, okay, continue onward. Okay.
State number 2.
I think that was just for speed, but
Change of tactics. Charge!
cool. I just want to end the. I think I'm helping them, no? You know, like.
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Just gonna wait for the guy to walk by again. Come on. Come on.
Where's the back?
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Frag crystal. When absorbed, creates a special electro field that deals AoE electro damage. Frag crystal electro.
Nice. Demolition time!
Loaded! Full power. Where's the...
State number 2. I'm on my
Oh
last
boy.
legs now.
Oh boy. No, stop, don't. Okay, wait. I'm pretty. Okay, cool. There's a health up. There's a health up. Aw.
Try this!
Where's the... over?
Oh boy, that was intense. I somehow made it. I'm such a pro gamer. There. One. Oh, okay, there. And also reload. God, I did that so wrong. I know you're supposed to frag, but I was like, yeah, you know what? I was about to slide off after all that. Oh boy. What's next?
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
Oh, uh, yeah, I don't have any speed. Oh wait. Oh, I totally forgot. There. Sliding.
Reload!
How much longer is this gonna take?
Take great care not to.
Oh my god. Of course. I can't help myself. Sliding. I still love this. Sliding all over the place. Wee. Okay. What I meant to do was aim. There's no facility around, is there? I strictly remember there being Fatui agents on the boats.
Back in business.
Was it because I fell? They just all despawned? Well,
Time to catch my breath.
what? Another gun type? Grenade launcher, Basalt Sun Wheel. This is a grenade launcher that loads grenades of different elemental types in an arc. Each grenade deals the damage by matching the elemental type. Oh my god.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Say hello to my little friends. Nice.
Back in business.
Okay, so assault will probably be the typical. I do like this. Cool.
Gotta recharge!
I just
Come on! We're almost there!
that was easily the easiest fight ever. I like how this has just existed for like a tutorial for the guns.
Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
You mean
Nice.
this weird bubble thing? Wait, how exactly do we...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it.
Right.
Looks like I was right.
Nice. God, if SNES 9s, they have to deal with the freezing cold and now Shadow Realm stuff. Man, what are we gonna find next?
I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. It's almost unheard of. Lucky we made it out. All thanks to you and that awesome gun.
While we were in there, you mentioned Hyperborea.
So you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nocrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Thanks for saying this again, Eye of Grey.
Make no mistake, it was
I
a
think the
team
Hyperboreans were
effort.
behind guns.
For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding. Far beyond my expectations.
Even with the 2 times I fell
As
into the
Aloysha
void.
said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this. But we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advising that we take sensible
precautions.
Now,
I like that.
if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, you may do so over there, provided you have the necessary components.
So we'll get to
Please
upgrade
take a
gun.
moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Oh,
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering. Anyway, at least you get the job done.
alright, Paimon. So the gun can be upgraded.
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey, I am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future adventures. If not the trustiest, then it will at least get the job done.
Let's get
What?
some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Okay, first off, it was making references to exactly what Paimon said, and then it also referred to itself in the third person, which feels so weird. Will you be okay, Paimon?
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching her legs might help take her mind off things.
Teleporter.
It's so quiet here for a train station. Not a person in sight. Just abandoned houses.
Cryoculus.
Huh?
Ooh, new
So
bird.
much for repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Trendiness level.
Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
Me neither,
According to
Paimon.
my calculations, parameterization is the most effective way for the Eye of Grey to understand trendiness.
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a story somewhere. What an incredible little gadget you are.
Exactly. Okay. Oh. Snezynha Adventure Journal. Snezynha Adventure Journal is now unlocked. In the Snezynha Adventure Journal, you can view your ongoing and available quests in Snezynha. This is also where you can collect corresponding rewards after completing Archon quests and World quests. Whoa! The experience section of your adventure, Snezynha Adventure Journal. Here you can find the meeting points and have discovered while exploring Snezynha. Additionally, you can also view in the section any special recruitment projects that can be done this week. So, like, kind of the guild stuff. The Shadow Realm history section of your Snezynha Adventure Journal here. You can find Shadow Realms and even more dangerous Shadow Realms you have uncovered while exploring Snezynha. And could travel to any of these realms for a good old cleanup operation. The Snezynha Adventure Journal also allows you to look up the temperatures of the current area. In low temperature locations, the Eye of Grey will expend cryogenic energy to regulate body temperature. Cryogenic energy depletes more quickly in frigid zones, and in sub-zero zones, cryogenic energy will be depleted even more quickly and lead to catastrophic effects. Therefore, do keep an eye on the environmental temperature where you're going. Interesting. Interesting. Do you think that would like be something that used to Ah, okay. I do remember this. Like people were saying about the whole everyone spamming stuff. To me, we'll leave it. Oh, you for the Snezohgrad. Okay, claimable quest. Um, great deeds on the tundra. That's what's the split in the road? Oh, and so this is like a world quest. Whoa, that's cool. It's cool. So if you want to keep on this, we just do that. Uh, there's other things. I keep swapping. Experience, awaiting expiration. Shadow Realm, awaiting expiration. Cool. And so this is a cold zone, not a Sub-Zero, not a I'm not sure how we're meant to get up there. Guess I'm like climbing a wall. Oh, there's a way from inside the
I'd take
house.
it if I were you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. I know I'm goofing around right now, but also I think we lost a gadget because of and then if we want to do the quest. Okay, so this is the thing for exploring here. Ooh. Okay. In contrast, you can enable the option to send your Prime's constructs to others, as well as allow Prime's powered by others to appear in your world. So it's a question of do we want to, or what is this one going to? It's somewhere offsite. We'll debate about it. Okay. I do. We need to get going to Snezohgrad. Well, I haven't even finished even exploring the moon, but we can do that on the later date. I think we keep pressing forward. Press the advantage. Do we disable it? I feel like we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. What is this? Enter the shooting range. Observe. There's nothing on this table right now. Maybe we can put something here after we collect some key 609. Oh, this table here. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna get like it's not the teapot. Like the teapot technically does that already, but that's cool too. I like that. I like that. Okay. So we're on their way. So apparently there's this like little Paimon thing.
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
But I want to.
It's not bad.
Oh, there's a domain over there.
That we don't have yet another accident.
I just see grappling. I saw a chest. Is that over? Oh, there's like a.
Breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezohgrad's just up ahead.
Okay, Snezohgrad. That felt kind of quick, by the way. But oh, I uninstalled the tracks. Okay, this kind of feels like the beginning, like with the Aquabus and Fontaine, but this is so much cooler. Oh my god! Wow.
Here we are. Welcome to Snezohgrad train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezynha. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarni.
Look! They have really
Whoa,
pretty
whoa,
wings.
wait, whoa.
And those
Funny.
wings are about the same height as Paimon. But it looks like they can't fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
Okay, look. People have been asking for
Wonder.
chibi males.
Snezynha used to be
There it
a relic of
is.
Day. Paimon can really see it now.
And that's why Alyosha thought she was a fake. God. Oh my god. I wonder what NPCs like. Oh, if you don't know, Genshin has this thing where if you talk to certain NPCs that give you stuff, you've probably seen some characters like that. But I wonder. Oh my god, I think it's gonna be really fun just talking to random NPCs. Oh boy.
To the left is the Market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolievsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
Beautiful. Oh, God, this is so cool. And it's just so lively. Beware of the obstacles. Cool. I think it's just gonna be funny seeing some of these. Like, boy. Okay. Is that? Did we skip something? No. This is yeah. Okay. So there's like 4 more areas, which matches with the train station, and there's the new boss. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that is cool. I'm still wondering what these little tendril things are. Okay. I was saying, like, you can see in the distance there's that little animated thing. That is cool. Oh boy.
Wow! Snezhnograd is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Don't worry about that. Keeping you warm and comfortable is all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, 4-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Okay.
Yep, no way! Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that! Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left.
What happened to sponging off me? Come on, it's tradition.
Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry. You'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezohgrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
Oh, we're definitely looking for
The
trouble.
downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants,
Fire
bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Oh my god, taking things a second to load. Still, look at all the
Alchemy quite a
detail.
lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy at Snezohgrad, I'm afraid. Apparently, there's some historical reason for it.
Interesting.
We'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezynha too?
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe we can look into the historical reasons later.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Let's get you
Parvoye
in.
restaurant is right this way.
Okay. Okay, Okay, I'm just gonna unlock the waypoint. People! Oh, look at that. Oh, tiny people. I just see teleport waypoints and I'm just so addicted. Oh boy. I wonder how we're gonna unlock the compass for here. I think it's gonna be great once we do.
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot.
Feeling better now?
Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor.
It's okay. We aren't under time pressure. The sooner you recover, the sooner we can start exploring.
Alright.
Yeah.
No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. obviously, a million more question is, what is this Tsaritsa planning? Everything else leads back to that.
Exactly. Yeah, that was her main goal in coming to Snezynha.
Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy.
Interesting.
We won't get to see her anytime soon. Aloysha said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful.
It's one of the best we'll need to face, I think.
To be
Right.
honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word on the street type of info. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us.
But they're all busy.
Right. And when we left Nogcry, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on. So, it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsa's grand plan.
It's still worth asking. Maybe we can learn some non-confidential info.
Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloopov place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'd be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia. But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino, let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in her lane already.
Well, it's been a while since we last saw Tartaglia.
Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nogcry. Apparently, he came to help out.
That is true.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
Yes.
It's Aloysha. Come in!
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Aloysha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather.
We'd be grateful if we could take a look at her.
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're, Faye, I presume?
Good
Nope.
question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
Eclectic
That'll be fine.
range.
Paimon's
Nice.
basically the same as a human.
Yep.
Right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we?
Our taste in food is a little different. The biggest difference is probably your appetite.
More like you don't eat enough. The more talking you do, the more you need to eat.
Oh, I see. I'm not convinced by that logic.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over, but as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though. If you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Yeah, let's see how it goes over the next few days.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
I'll stick to the local area then. Don't you worry about that.
All right, then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me.
Thanks for everything.
Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do.
You only got
See you
into the
around.
Shadow Realm because of us. But okay. I guess we also did save it too.
All right,
Oh,
time to find Child and see what he can tell me.
yeah. I wanted to hear that in Riles. Dude, I still love doors opening on their. That is so cool. I know, like, okay, this one technically doesn't open, but still, I like opening doors. That's cool. How are you even supposed to get up there? That's impractical, is it? Is there a point in trying? No, it's just inaccessible. Okay, cool. God, this is so cool to me. Super, super, super cool. Oh boy. I'd like to say probably another 30 minutes, and I have to go. But I am loving it otherwise. Okay, this is apparently an underground spot. I'm thinking it's a lot like, is that, yo, I don't know if you guys remember, Linnea's sister. This place is as noisy as ever. What are you doing here, Selena? Ah, it's you, traveler. Just running errands for our parents. They want me to escort their precious human daughter back to the countryside for her regular treatments, that's all. We haven't set out yet, so I figured by stopping by Sepulverion to pick up a few things. I totally pushed for that. Linnea rarely gets a chance to come to Snezohgrad. It's only right that I bring back a few souvenirs for her and her Jack Frost. Anyways, the capital is far too loud for my liking. It's impossible to find any peace here. She's right, stay away. Aw, you. That's something. Okay. Just like a snowball. Uh, God, I do want to do all these quests like on stream because I'd love to just have like a record of how my time went. That's kind of a big part of why I like just stream because I just want my live reaction. Oh God, I love this so much. Can we get around this so that we can? No, yeah, no. Uh, I mean I get it,
Hold
but
on.
still.
Please display your invitation letter or permit.
I'm looking for someone. Could you pass along the message?
Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued.
But we're old friends. I know the one.
Might
See?
I ask who you're hoping to visit?
Harbinger Child, Tartaglia.
Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up
Tartaglia's
and
gonna be
land
like
a
somewhere
meeting
around,
with
like,
a
oh,
harbinger.
traveler!
But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure.
My God, after a slight awkward wait outside Glupov.
Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point in waiting any longer.
I guess I picked a
Even
bad
if you
time.
two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us, Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll
Sandrone?
take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Snezynha, so it's no surprise that he doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew, that was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
I love just the ways that I played it cool. I like that. I'm the one who showed up unannounced. This gentleman has been very accommodating. I wouldn't say that, but
Is that right?
I mean, he's
Good
fine.
to know. Wait, where's Paimon?
She's recovering at a Podorve restaurant. She's a little under the weather.
Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I
Oh,
take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need.
she's already seen the doctor. He said it's What? I thought it was a she. She said it's nothing serious. She just needs to rest for a couple days.
All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems.
Did you come out here specifically to see me?
Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself.
You already guessed it was me, didn't you?
Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezohgrad actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course.
What? Why?
Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
Well, we're still gonna enter and oh man, excuse me. But yeah, okay, nice. And also, we finally get to use Rye. Oh, I have to show Rye's stellar conduct. It is so amazing. It is something that I pulled a 4.0 unit, and in 7.0 he becomes meta relevant once more, and actually meta relevant. I mean, yeah, it's because of the supports, but not completely because of the supports. Like, it is still his own damage doing the work. And, like, sure, he would be fine without it, but still, I'm happy he can, like, actually pull his own weight. It's cool. Anywho, getting back to it. So, St. Jordan's seeing us, I'm guessing, to bring us around. I think the place she mentioned is, she called it Torchlight Books. I imagine that's where we'll get some of the new series for the achievements. Okay. Little alleyway. You'd expect a chest there or something. I don't know. Ooh, a little bit of an open spot.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste.
No problem, though I'm sure you mostly ordered for yourself.
Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right?
Yep, you got it. But how's he doing anyway? What has he been up to lately?
Wanna take a guess?
He has been picking fights again?
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
What?
That's
Counselor?
right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezohgrad Vetcha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuzha. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vetcha these days.
Tartaglia, a counselor. Sorry, it's just a little hard to imagine. He doesn't exactly strike me as a pen pusher.
Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia. I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
Which, okay, that brings a lot of other questions. I know it's not relevant for now, but if he was already planning to, sacrifice himself for Natlan, because at first he was going to do the whole reset thing with the, night lady thing. So did he really plan on sitting and making that deal? Interesting. Why Tartaglia?
That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other.
Aw.
But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime.
The fact that he tried ending
Basically,
Liyue?
Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind.
Aw.
Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and a regrader Pantalone.
Yeah.
Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right?
Because the gesture needs to maintain a balanced power. And also, I do think it's interesting because 1 and 11 just being the closest to each other. That's so cool.
Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry.
Man.
His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time.
Are you sure it's okay to tell me all this inside information?
What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details.
Oh, wow.
You'll see
This
it
is just common
firsthand if you
info.
ever sit in on a session of the Snezohgrad Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in a Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be
It's
nearly
very-
impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
You have to think about Tartaglia looks up to
Alright,
Puccinella.
I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
What makes you ask that? You're not jealous, are you?
Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Notcry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart?
I guess that's part of the reason. I wanted to make sure I was being disrespectful.
You... Ugh, fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlo-Lidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave.
What?
Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need.
I kind of want to go with you, but I promised Carmen I wouldn't go too
Do you
far.
actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
I owe you for the tea you shared with me. I can't just stand by when people are in danger.
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand.
Yep.
And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help.
Great, thanks. Sounds like a plan.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Pavoye restaurant. Find his room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
You're very demanding. Uh, that's nearby one of the train stations, isn't it? That do be next to one of the train stations. Train. Hmm. Did we? I'm realizing. Didn't we? We forgot the teleport waypoint back here for the train station. Oh, look at that shiny little object. I see you. Huh? Damn. Okay. How do we call train? Calling train. Like, I agree with the rush thing. It's just a question of how do we call for it? This is the train station. Nope. That's not. There's a little thing here. I don't know if it's. What? Silly? How do we summon?
There's a different kind of cold around.
Oh. Oh, we can just teleport straight? What? Are we... Okay, cool. So cool. Okay, Cryoculus. We'll have to see how much we need for... There's a blue circle, and I'm wondering what for. Okay. This reminds me of the chasm just a little
They
bit.
weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction.
I'll go rescue them.
Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go.
Okay, cool.
Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Primal ice construct stuff.
I have to be getting close.
Yeah.
Don't go any further. It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now.
I'm here to help with the rescue effort. I'm with Sandrone.
Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezohgrad. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
Yep. Let's go. Okay, Okay.
Careful. Something's moving.
I just see a light, that's all. Oh, the shadows.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
I don't know if that commentary is necessary. Oh, they're trying to force you to see stellar contact. Well, I have bio. I don't...
Stay back! Together. Witness the snow swan's grace.
I'm thinking I'm supposed to activate some of those things, but I chose not to.
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Following through!
Begin.
Good thing I have no clue how to play out that I just know. I keep swinging.
Like a snowflake.
Uh. I don't know what happened.
Oh, thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. He and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
The path has been cleared. It's safe now.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat.
Was this its lair?
Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon.
Yeah.
It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place. There's something unusual about it.
Oh, anime cutscene. Super cool. Whoa! Special sword.
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run!
Are we running up walls? Steel construct.
Thanks. Let's get out of here.
I hope we one day get a day where the traveler can switch elements just freely. Could you imagine that? Like, the traveler activates Electro and then follows it up with doing Cryo to do his own stellar conduct, just being perpetual stellar conduct? That would be epic. Alright, Excelsius Blade. You obtained a special weapon, Excelsius Blade, deep within a cavern. Its origins remain a mystery, and its further details may be uncovered through further adventures. I'm guessing, like, if we want refinement for this thing, when the traveler equips this, their attack will increase by 16% after 8 seconds after they hit an opponent. At the same time, they will also regenerate 3 elemental energy. This effect can trigger every 5 seconds. This can be triggered even when the character is not on the field. So, it completely means that now, again, 5-star. We'll switch his weapon. I used to have him on Sacrificial Sword. I think the other 2 characters that have one is Chi-Chi, and then I think I have someone else on this. But this is really good. It's good for energy, and it has crit rate, and it gives attack, which is like all of Traveler's Kit. View enhancement. Oh, you need to do the Archon quest. Oh, that's cool. I really like this. It's a nice thing for the, close to the ending. And we'll pick this up. Hi, Paimon. That's what is it? Some kind of invite? It's an invitation. An invitation. Let Paimon take a look. It says Pavilia Grand Duchess of Snezohgrad is inviting whoever's holding this invitation to attend a wedding. Those who wish to attend the ceremony may present this invitation as proof that they have been invited. So this wedding is being held at the House of Hespa something, up on the snowy mountain. House of Hesperides. Yes, it was once home to the sovereign who ruled over Snezynha. As for Pavlina, that name does not sound faintly familiar. So Pavlina, the princess of Snezhnograd, might be tied to Goggle's past too. Most likely. Let's go check out this princess wedding then. Once you're back and healed, back in bed, who's gonna... Interesting. I do like that, by the way. Um, I like small things like that. I think it's fun. Anyway, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a fun
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name.
It's the Traveler. It's Lord Incognito. It's an adventurer. I'm an oh my god, I am
Don't
so
think
sorry.
I've seen you before. I'll remember the name. All right then. See you around. Hello, Lady Marionette.
Hello, hello.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you.
Great.
What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
Performance?
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezohgrad. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korolievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa. On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady. She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... Never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
No wonder you're such a keen fighter.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way.
Nice.
All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard.
That's it? Isn't there more work to be done here?
Sure, but Snezohgrad will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward.
Interesting.
That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes.
And in the meantime, the people here just have to wait?
Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply. and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezohgrad. When did you get a new sword?
Yes.
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
I find everything, Case. You
have a
train,
strange affinity for secondhand swords.
you train, new gadgets, new sword. Everything just comes from caves. I love the Traveler, man. Just a goober in this. It's great. It's great. Yeah. I mean, what's next? Oh, hey.
Huh. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real big shots put me through. Hey, comrade. It's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while.
Aw.
Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo-Lajdovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuzha, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Yeah.
Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuzha. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Oh, that's not even this.
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
That's so sweet.
Excuse him? What does he mean, refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does he dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where he's coming from.
He just cares about two
If I
cities.
could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either.
Right, so this affects you directly, hence my question.
The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long-term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuzha seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone.
Interesting.
But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know, but I promise it's not as black and white as it seems.
Yeah.
Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuzha outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vetcha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella.
Aw.
I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vetcha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, which obviously isn't a great look.
Exactly.
But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are. We're just doing our best to make it work.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Lidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Sorry, maybe my question was a bit rude, but I'd still like to know what exactly Screech is up to.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezynha and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this?
You have a point. You've become quite the smooth talker.
Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
It's mostly because we know each other quite well.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two harbingers?
Yeah, he's just been around.
Haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned his name so far, and no details of his experiences. Is something wrong?
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... all right. I guess there's no getting around it. This is the world-renowned traveler who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine.
You said it's fine.
Sorry, I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
Alright. Oh boy. That's a somber
I've
note.
mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. but they didn't actually get along.
What?
Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier restaurant. I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. Used to get ill all the time.
Aww.
I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too.
Aww.
You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon can recover in peace.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Thanks.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do. Hopefully this takes a load off your mind. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
One last thing, I remembered something. So I met the Jester when I first arrived in Snezynha.
Already? That was quick.
He was seemed to know who Paimon was. I want to see him again to clear things up.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop. If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation. I have some other work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I want to do. And things I ought to do. To start with, I should ask Aloysha if he knows any way to help Svietlo Lydovka.
Okay. I think it's a good spot to end off. Okay, so we met the Harbingers, we met the Deaths. That's a lot of people. That is really 7:45. Cool. Alright, thank you guys for joining me. In the next one, we'll see more of